we're putting up like DRX's stats right now over here. I'm like, well, how relevant is that really at this moment in time with these two teams being so much stronger?
Yeah, it's very true. Nobody really compares to these two teams right now, as Guma's trying to get the trade back, but it was a relatively nice trade there by Ruler and Lehens onto Keria. Peanut here, level 4, looking for a bit of a play onto Faker, who does have the gold card. Will use that onto the...
Zombies on a losing streak. Okay, Zeus.
Yep, they do know that Peanut is heading up to the top side, so Zeus just easily backs away. He's not baited into this fight. Actually takes a much better trade at the end of the day. I agree with you.
Oh, I mean, have you ever seen Skarner run at somebody pre-6 and like
oh, Ruler gonna face check that one. Insta cleanse on the polymorph. Has to flash too. Faker's in the bottom lane, and I think Lehens is just dead meat. Down he does go, and first blood comes in as Chovy is just going to Destiny into mid.
Gonna check this one out. We'll see this, of course. Let's go back to the successful kills here. No vision. Ruler just walks up to this, and it's, you know, a lot of teams don't actually do this. You have no vision, but Ruler just gets completely caught. It's a terrible trade for him if Faker is not here, but because Faker is here, Lulu dies. And now he loses a ton of CS, is zoned away from trade here for Ruler. Keria gonna eat a ton of damage. Here comes Skarner.
And Guma does have Flash and Gale Force already, as now the teleport is coming in, and the paranoia is enough to get this down, and Ruler's just gonna be sniped from so far away. No effectiveness in this game. He did get this Rift Herald, as you did mention.
Yep.
But everybody is here from T1, and even a teleport is going to be used.
They might actually be able to stop this charge.
Oh man, this is just insane!
Yeah, they just stop it now. And unfortunately, Skarner hasn't been able to do anything, as here comes a dive.
This is 5v1. Everybody from T1 is top.
And then we'll get nothing out of it, in fact, and won't be able to defend the charge, won't be able to defend the turret. As T1 just have such a good read on this new dive meta. Like, we saw it earlier this week. 5-man bottom side, right? And now we're seeing T1 kind of do it from both sides. Yeah, we saw it yesterday. And, like, it just makes so much sense as Faker's going to ghost for this gold card. Guma and Keria are coming down.
We got Owner in as well. As you can see, a ton of damage goes down on a Faker, though. Incredible trade back.
Both so incredible, but also, how did nobody see this before? Because so much of this meta is... Okay, we're going to watch Faker's first-person view here.
This is Doran's, actually.
Or Doran's, actually, yep. From watching Faker's over the shoulder there, and Doran's pissed, but he will trade back the kill.
Skarner in recent days, as I'm going to have to hold that thought, as they really do not like this Akali, do they? They just going on in dives and burning down as Doran. Down.
This could be a disastrous fight for Genji if they try to force it.
Chovy's trying to go 1v1 here. Needles going both ways, but guess who's got the better Needles? It's not Silas in this case, but Peanut is coming on in, chilling spot onto Zeus, turns around, and it looks like T1 are just going to leave him to Destiny. Comes out, immediately spots Peanut. It's going to be huge. Peanut is already in trouble trying to find angles. As TP behind them, Peanut's still looking for the angle.
Get on top of that, Aphelios. Get at him, you know, and actually do his job here. It's also a Silas into Twisted Fate where there aren't a ton of other great ultimates he can use to steal to initiate the fight. As we watch this exchange one
That's
more
what
time.
we missed, actually. So much play, and it's been kind of developed so many times. As T1, they're going to interrupt me. They really do hate this Akali. They do not want to see this one again, as trying to trade it back is Doran, but the fear is just a bit too much.
Gwen ultimate stolen.
I say that, and now Guma's just going to die. Elects not to flash.
Or rather, before the soul fight comes, like this Genji is on soul point.
Oh, the calling is just gigantic into Keria. Of course, the Lulu not very tanky. And now 3 items finished for Ruler. Has got his IE up. And as I say that, so does Guma. Just purchases it right now with that vision.
It's really important to note that because it's soul point, Genji, you know...
Oh, Doran again. They're trying to get on top of him, but this time he has a stopwatch.
But they are able to break it and get the Nami ult. This is a massive trade up for T1.
But Glitterlance has been his bane in this game. He hates that ability. So now trying to frontline. That's going to be another steal here from Chovy.
This is the team fight set up here for Genji. Doran on the flank angle. Faker is so extremely low.
Culling comes out again. The pull onto the Gwen. They're trying to 100 to 0 him, and they do. Peanut going to get the stun onto Guma as well, as he was trying to frontline and follow up the damage, but instead he's going down too.
Wild growth, not up.
There's flash available. They just need to put down a ward at the exact right time. Looks like they don't have a ward. Keria's trying to get in there. They spot Owner. And this ain't happening. Owner's just gonna have to run away. Not sure if he even gets out. He's got Faker in mid, so maybe, but still, it is Baron and Hextech Soul for Gen G. Not quite Exodia, but they have turned this game around for sure.
Owner is going to get caught here. Does try to spell shield. Who gets the kill? Going to be building for an insta-buy, actually, of the Soreldas there. Has so much money given over to him in this fight. As T1 here, Faker's extremely low. Peanut gets the grab, and that's it. Zeus is gone. So much of your damage and your longevity in this fight is in the Gwen actually hitting her Qs and her needlework in a line on the members of Gen G that have to run at you. But when she's just immediately removed, it doesn't matter. Calls out Gwen. Pulling Gwen, and they just turn on her. She's CC chained together, and then he just calls Aphelios. And he's like, we're gonna eat, we're gonna get to eat. He literally says, we can do a ton of damage with this, and it's on a fairly low cooldown at this stage.
Here comes Ruler again. Insane amounts of poke damage. That is what the Lucian can do, and that is why he's so important for these sieges when they do go for them. Okay, they're gonna move mid. And yeah, now that they don't have the Lucian abilities, it's kind of like, well, we either bully our way in or not, as that is going to be the paranoia available, as in goes everybody, the Akali and the Sylas, trying to make their way, and that is what they had to do just to get...
Void Staff for now, still going to be very effective.
Oh no. Zeus caught again. I don't think there's much that Keria can do, just delay the inevitable, as no escape for Zeus. He doesn't have any defense. There's so much power lost on the side of T1 as Keria is just gonna die. Cullen gets huge value, and now you can go for the dives. Down goes the Aphelios. Gen G gonna pick up game number 1 here. 35 minutes to get it done. They hold strong, and a couple of impales is all they need to get the job done.
괜찮아. 이번에 내가 공 쓰면서 빼면 어차피 잡잖아. 공 한번 써보자. 내가 고연파 한번 빼줄게. 이번에 공 쓸게. 고연파 빠졌고. 나 아래 타고.
블루 잡았어.
나이스. 앞에.
잡았어. 나이스.
타워 깨자. 타워. 나이스. 너무 잘했다. 길었다. 근데 이번 판 진짜 우리 너무 잘했다. 이겼다. 던지.